Yo, what's going on, everybody? Trent Tech here, and today we're going to be unboxing the iPhone 13, and I got it right here. So this basically came by package, UPS and all that good stuff. I got it earlier today, but I'm just now getting a chance to record this because I had to figure out some other stuff. But let's go ahead and see what's in the box. So this came in here, and we just gonna do this like this, okay? We're not using no knives. We're not using nothing else. We just doing it like this. So here we got the iPhone 13, and this iPhone 13 is in the 256 gig model. So I am going from a 64 gig iPhone 12 to a 256 iPhone 13, and that is awesome. That whole 64 gig thing needed to go away now that 128 is standard. So yeah, this is what I'm going with. So as you guys can see here, you guys got these nice little pull tabs. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that off like that. So no plastic wrapping like everybody's used to. So take this, pull it off that way, and we're gonna take the phone here, or the box, and boom, there we go. So this is their Jaybird color, I believe it's called, or Blue Jay or whatnot. But I like this blue. I really like this blue. Last year I wanted to get the Pacific blue, but I'm cool with this blue being on a regular phone. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out. And if we flip this over, we got our, little paper tab here. Go ahead and take that right off. And for those of y'all who like hearing the sound or whatever, sorry, we're not doing that today. But look at that color. That is dope, okay? And this is a little bit later in the day, so I'm sorry I don't have all the energy in the world, but yo, look at that. Look at that. This gives me a feeling of this being almost like a pro model, just with the way that they got the blue on these edges. Like, it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look faded. This is like the perfect amount of blue. Like, straight up, this would be the blue that I would paint my room if I were to have this, okay? And the sides of this look gorgeous, in my opinion. So I know other people out there like other colors, but I'm sorry. This color is it. This is the color. So obviously, as you guys can see here, we still got the lightning port. So for those of you out there who don't want USB-C, y'all get to live another year without it. We do have our power button here, and I believe the power button is a little bit lower than last year's model, and the buttons are also in a different placement. So if I hold this here in my hand, I can pretty much flip this around one-handed, flip it over, whatnot. I have a kind of large hand, so, but this works for me. This is a good, decent size. I would have liked the Pro Max, but that just wasn't in the cards, so I'm liking this. And the little diagonal stuff, that's going on with the cameras, that's cool. Supposedly we got the same sensor or whatnot that was in the 12 Pro Max last year in this year's 13, so that's cool. So we're gonna go ahead and set that there and move this, maybe make this look a little bit more even. So inside here we got our cable, and this is lightning to USB-C. So that's still cool because I can take the USB-C and plug into a power brick. I can plug it into my MacBook Air and charge it up that way. So that's a dope thing. I wish the cable was braided, but beggars can't be choosers. We're over here paying for the, regular model ones. So I'm gonna take that off. And this is your regular, I believe it's like a 1 meter cable for those of you across the pond. So I think it's 3 feet or 1 meter, something like that. So yeah, you usually got to take that and stretch that out and have that going. So whatever, right? So obviously we get another little package here, and it says designed by Apple in California. And inside we get our SIM card ejector tool. So that's what's in there. Let me go ahead and take this out, and I'm gonna move this stuff over here. Now, there's nothing else in here. Oh yeah, so you get an Apple logo sticker. Now, answer me this down in the question or down in the comment section below. Do you guys ever use these Apple stickers? I never use them. I probably got like a drawer full of them, so I don't even know why Apple still includes these, but let me know if you guys use the stickers. But that is pretty much it for the unboxing. You know, nothing crazy, nothing, you know, it's not too many thrills anymore. Like, I know people used to get excited about unboxings, but I'm sorry. The thing that's still in the thing that's still in the show is the side of this. Like, this color here. If this color was on my iPad Pro, that would be everything. Like, I would say goodbye to space gray or silver or whatever, and this would be it. Like, if they had this same color on the front of the iMacs, that would be dope. So right now it looks like I think everything's in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and power on the phone. All right, we got our Apple logo, so that's up and running. And get all this stuff out the way, make this look a little bit cleaner. But yeah, man, look at that. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on this blue. So we got our little hello symbol there. And all right, let's see if we can crank this down a little bit more so we can see the screen. All right, if you guys can see here, this is the new notch on the iPhone 13. This is the old notch, if you guys can see that. So come on, there we go. So that's the old one, that's the new one. Old one, new one. And you know what's funny is this kind of reminds me of the LG G8 that everybody complained about the notch, but now that we shrunk this notch down, we're all happy about it. So let's go ahead and skip through the rest of this stuff. All right, y'all. So we finally got past all the setup stuff, and we got our welcome to iPhone here. So we're going to go ahead and swipe up. So yeah, this is basically the way it looks when you start off. And so here are all the default apps. We got 2 widgets up here up top. We got, you know, more widgets, top stories, and all that stuff to the right. And pretty much the rest of our default apps with our 60 hertz screen. So I didn't get 120 hertz, you know, because that's only on the Pro, but I'm still fine with that. I definitely wanted more of the storage. So still swipe down and you still have all your regular stuff here. So pretty much is a very similar setup to the iPhone 12 from last year, and pretty much going all the way back to the iPhone 10. It's a very similar, you know, type of setup. And I'm gonna come back in here later and do Face ID and transfer all my stuff over. But I just want to unbox the phone, give you guys the first look, see what you guys think about it. But so far, I like this. I totally rock with this color. And if I go ahead and I take my other, you know, previous iPhone here, you can kind of see the difference between the two. So let's clear all this stuff out the way. So yeah, I basically took the other the other wallpaper and made it that my wallpaper on the 12. But here's how these two look side by side. And if we take these and we put them next to each other, now here's where you can see the difference between the power buttons. They're pretty much lined up at the top, but this power button is actually a little bit lower. So if you have smaller hands or a different hand placement, this might help you out a little bit more. It looks like they're the same size as far as what I can tell, but it's just a little bit lower. And then if we come over to the other side here, as we can see, we got our mute switch here. We got our mute switch here, but this mute switch on the blue is a little bit lower on the 13 blue than it is on the 12 black. And then the same thing with the volume buttons. The volume buttons are a little bit lower. Now, obviously, I got more fingerprints on this one, but here's how the difference looks between this year's blue and last year's black. Also, as you guys can see here is the camera modules, and obviously these two are stacked and these two are diagonal, but I have a larger camera module on this one than I do on this one. Unfortunately, I can't take the case off of here and put it on here just because of the way the buttons and everything else line up, but I think this is a good upgrade. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about, oh man, you know, why would you upgrade from the 12 to 13? Honestly, if you want better battery life and you want a little bit more storage, and let's say you're like me and you're coming from a 64 gig to a 256 model, that's a pretty easy upgrade to do. And there's a lot of people out there that still want to buy the iPhone 12. They don't want to get the new one. So, hey, you can sell your old iPhone 12, you can trade it in, you can get a new 13 and pretty much be happy with life. So that is pretty much it. Let's look here. And we got the dark theme going on. So we still got our stills from last year that we can put on here. And then we get our live wallpapers. And it looks like I'm gonna have to download the pro wallpapers on here because I don't know if I really like the live one. So there's that one. Here's this one here. That kind of looks okay. I can kind of rock with that. Then we got this one down here. So I don't know. I still think that the pro blue wallpaper, even though it looks like 3 lightsabers, is better. So I'm going to download that one on there. But that's pretty much it for the phone, the unboxing and all that stuff. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What's your favorite color? And did you get an iPhone 13 this year? Otherwise, if you guys, like everything with the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see y'all in the next video. All right, y'all, take it easy. Peace.